Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. And it turns out Rian Johnson, the execrable Rian Johnson, who is responsible for turning the Star Wars fans on each other with his divisive content, is actually possibly getting his trilogy. Many people remember that for a time there was the report that the new trilogy would be 2022, 2024, and 2026, and that was given to Benioff and Weiss from Game of Thrones. Well, it turns out now, sorry for the shake, that Rian Johnson might get his trilogy after all. No confirmations have been given, though. This is still speculation. But I do got some thoughts on it. I think that it should never happen. Rian Johnson ruined Star Wars for many fans. Not only did he ruin it, he went out and insulted and attacked fans, calling them man babies, calling or telling them to suck his dick for giving him constructive criticism. I'm like, why did you allow such poor choreography to be used in your movie? You know what you can criticize? You know what you can choreograph or whatever. He basically told me to suck his dick. I literally have that tweet on my frickin' Twitter or thing. I don't have the equipment to put it up in a video, so I'm sorry. But yeah, Rian Johnson told me to criticize his dick one time, which is basically the equivalent of saying suck his dick. Does that really sound like somebody who deserves to make a Star Wars movie? The man also basically admitted he doesn't care about Star Wars fans. He doesn't care that his movie is going to be treated as a massive screw-up and therefore corrected by J.J. Abrams. They even admitted that JJ and Rian didn't even talk to each other about they had no connection or plans or communications with these movies being made. And it's ridiculous. It honestly is. And I think that this shows just how screwed up Disney has become. If there is no communication between the directors of a trilogy, then how the hell do you expect a good trilogy? And that is why this trilogy is a terrible trilogy. I am going to say it's a terrible trilogy, even though I haven't seen Episode 9 yet. Episode 9 can't save this trilogy. They honestly can't. If a trilogy is 2 out of 3 good, it's still bad. If a trilogy has one part in it, and it happens to be the worst part being either the beginning or the end, or the beginning or the middle, it's bad. It doesn't matter how great or spectacular the ending is, it's bad. So yeah, I'm sorry. The sequel trilogy is just not that good in my opinion. Episode 7 by itself was a good movie, sure. Objectively, it was way better than the Rian Johnson debacle. Subjectively, it was infinitely better than Rian Johnson. Moviegoer, blind Star Wars fans would like it. But do I think that Rian Johnson should get a trilogy after what he has done? Abso-fucking-lutely not. And yes, that's my PG-F bomb. Or PG-13 F-bomb. So yeah, I do not think that Rian Johnson deserves a Star Wars trilogy. Not after the way he treated fans, not after the way he divided fans, and not after he made a movie that subverted expectations. Which you do not do in a Star Wars movie. Or trilogy, or any of that stuff. This is not a personal movie of yours to make. It is a movie that belongs to a group of movies that should move and flow cohesively. So yeah, do I think that Rian Johnson should make a Star Wars or should get his Star Wars trilogy? No. I don't believe he should even be allowed to work in Hollywood. I believe he is one of the worst directors ever. His little Knives Out movie, not even going to touch that. I won't touch any of Rian Johnson's work. Because I believe that Rian Johnson is a shit person and a shit director. So yeah, no offense, but miss me with all that stuff. Anyway, that's the video. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. If you're new here, get the bell on to stay up to date on all the Orange Hat Reviews videos coming up. I still got that Q&A for the Godzilla talk and for my channel talk. So go and search for those videos. I'll put them both in the description below so you can find them easier. Put in your questions. You're allowed one question each. I will answer your questions, as long as they pertain to the subject matter of those videos. The rules are laid out. This has been Orange Hat Reviews, and I'll catch you all on the next one.